Alright, someone on YouTube asked, so I'm going to do a video. This is the trickiest part of the 4 and 500 snorkel, of the Rubicon 500. It's where it goes into the air box and then connects with the pipe that goes up. You can do this pipe a number of ways, it doesn't really matter. I chose to run mine through here, go to 90 with a rubber adapter, get some flexibility. See the rubber adapter there? Go right in between the steering stem and the frame, and then come out up here. And I think it looks really clean because it matches the gas cap. You can't really see it anywhere. It's pretty good. It's 2-inch all the way in the air box. The trick to get 2-inch into the air box is to take your 2-inch pipe. See how it's milled down? 2-inch ABS is real thick, so you can do that and you have plenty of strength still. You just put the wheel on your table saw with a metal. This is a bimetal blade, but you can use any blade. Wood blade works fine. You just put it up, just barely so, like that, and you run the PVC over it. Obviously not in this. When you take just the pipe, run the pipe over it so it's flat until you get it milled down nice and thin. It'll fit right into your factory boot, 2-inch into the air box. It's my little trick. On a Rincon, a 2-inch slips right in. On almost every Honda, you got to mill it down like that. So here's what you want. You want a regular 45, 2-inch 45, a street 2-inch 45, and a regular and a street 45 or a street 22.5. So that's, I mean, you don't have to use street, I guess, but the street seems to line up better. So that's that's a regular piece of 2-inch pipe. That's a regular 45, street 45, and a 22.5 street. The lines are really crucial, so it's got to come out of the air box. This center line is 1/4 of an inch off from this back center line. And if you hold it like it's going to come out of the air box like this, this line's up a little higher. And then for this center line, it's 90 degrees off. I tried a bunch of different formula combinations, and those work out just perfect. So you see, it comes out of the air box, turns this way, turns back that way, and then this turns it up just a hair. So it's 90 degrees off. And when you put that in your air box, in factory boot, it slips right in real nice, and you twist it up. You can see that that's going to line up perfect with this pipe. No sharp angles or anything. This is actually going to be up a little bit because the zip tie's missing, but that lines up perfect. And it'll be 100% airtight and not restricted. This is happy. It's not being forced in the airbox. It's not putting pressure on that boot. You want this to be real happy lined up. And that's the tricky part. And it keeps it right off the engine. It's not rubbing anywhere. These engines do move around a little bit. They're rubber mounted, so you don't want it too close to the engine because it'll eventually rattle your snorkel out of your airbox or cause problems. Oh yeah, for those of you that are having problems with your water stuff, this connector here and this connector are these giant junctions that are used for mostly bikes, a bunch of accessories I don't have. From the factory, this was flipped down here and mounted around here somewhere. You just take the cable, flip it up, put it in nice little thing, it's almost like it's made for it. Zip tie it up here, get it out of the way. They're also filled with dielectric grease. And one thing I always do is I pull the cowl off and let everything dry out because moisture will get caught up in these relays, it'll get caught in all these connectors. So if you let it dry out between rides, haven't had any problems, and with the electronics and mine runs underwater fine all day long. All my breathers are in the headlight pod, and that includes the gas tank breather, the rear diff breather, fan breather, front diff breather. This is important. Your overflow for your water pump seems kind of stupid. Run it into your headlight. It will save your ass. Ask some of my friends about that. But yeah, it runs up in here, runs up in there, and then it runs up into my headlight pod. So I've got everything up real high. High and dry. If you see coolant start up out of your headlight pod, you know something's wrong.